A very good morning to everyone. I'm Liana Rose Francis from SVCE, Vidyanagar, Bangalore, doing my engineering in CSE Cybersecurity, first SEM session Galpin. The subject for today is Introduction to Python Programming, and today's topic is classes and function. Yeah, last video I dealt with classes and function. Today we're going to learn more about classes and functions. So let's start the topic. In the previous video, we discussed about what are functions. So function is a block of code which only runs when it is called. You can pass data known as parameters into a function. A function can return data as a result. The main purpose of a function is to interpret the code or set of instruction to perform a specific task. So for example, def function name arg1 and arg2. So in a function, you pass some arguments. So you can see arg1 and arg2, these are the parameters. Then after you give a set of instruction, that is the statements, then you return the expression. So what are pure functions and what are modifiers? Pure function is a function that will return the same value given the same arguments. A function is not pure if there is something outside the function that can change its return given the same arguments. So therefore example is def function num1 num2 x is equal to num1 into num2 by num2 return x. So print function 12 comma 45. Whereas an impure function is influenced by forces outside the function. With an impure function, given the same arguments, there is no guarantee that it will return the same output. The function below is not pure. This is because it is using a variable outside the function, that is global variable, that is num3. If the variable changes, then given the same arguments, the return will also change. So the function is not pure because it has side effects. Whereas a pure function, it does not have any side effects. So for example, as you can see, the num3 is given outside the function. So num3 is equal to 10, def function num1 num2 x is equal to num1 into num2 by num2 into num3 return x and print function 12 comma 45. So it might not give the return value for x. Let's talk about operator overloading in Python. Operator overloading means giving extended meaning beyond their predefined operational meaning. For example, operator plus is used to add two integers as well as to join two strings and merge two lists. It is achievable because plus operator is overloaded by int class and str class. You might have noticed that the same built-in operator or function shows different class behavior for objects of different classes. This is called as operator overloading. For example, class computer def init self comma val is equal to val, def add self comma other, print add comma self dot val comma other, return self dot val plus other, return r def r add self comma other, print r add was called, return other plus self. So we can see the output x3 is equal to computer 330, y3 is equal to computer 323, x3 plus y3 is equal to 36. Planning versus prototyping. What is planning in object-oriented programming? Planning in object-oriented programming involves careful consideration and organization of various aspects before the actual implementation of a software system. Planning in object-oriented programming helps establish a clear roadmap for the development team, ensures that everyone is on the same page regarding the system's design, and contributes to the overall success of the project. It also helps manage project resources effectively and reduces the likelihood of errors and rework during the implementation phase. Let's discuss the key aspects of planning in object-oriented programming. First one is requirement analysis. Object-oriented programming analysis perform object-oriented analysis to identify the key entities, objects, classes, and their relationship in the system. Use case analysis. Case diagrams to represent various scenarios and interaction. Case diagrams create clear class diagrams that illustrate the classes, their attributes, and the relationship between classes. Next is design patterns. Next is architectural design. Consider factors such as modularity, encapsulation, and reusability in your design. After that is UML diagrams. Utilize unified modeling language diagrams such as class diagrams, sequence diagrams, and collaboration diagrams to visualize the communication, the design to the development team and stakeholders. After that is resource allocation, risk management, timeline, and milestone. Break down the development process into manageable tasks. Now, what is prototyping? Prototyping in object-oriented programming often involves quickly creating a basic version of a class or a module to test ideas, demonstrate functionality, or gather feedback. This can be achieved by creating a simple and minimal implementation and it aligns with Python's dynamic and flexible nature. Coming to prototyping in detail, prototype class is a basic prototype with two attributes. The instance of the class is then created and its attributes are displayed. As you iterate the development process, you might receive feedback and make quick changes to the class based on evolving requirements. It is important to know that while prototyping is useful for exploration and quick testing, a more structured and thorough design phase is often needed for larger and more complex projects. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. Have a very nice day.